you'll be facing a couple of your England teammates, potentially one of them, Harry Maguire. I just wonder what your view was of what happened to him in the Scotland game, and just how the sort of character he showed really to come through that.
Yeah, no, first and foremost, Harry has been one of England's best defenders, if not their best defender over the past, 6-7 years. So, sometimes I think probably with social media now and, just a lot of exposure, things are sometimes taken out of context. And look, we've all been at away games where the fans are maybe on your back. Was it maybe a little more than what I've experienced probably? But look, Harry's first and foremost a great guy and also a great player. And I don't think he'd let anything affect him on that night. Okay, he scored an own goal that thousands of defenders have scored throughout their careers. But on the ball, he showed great composure, great resilience, and a great mentality. So that we're all behind him. Obviously, the coach is behind him. As always, as a player, sometimes when you're going through a tricky spell, you just got to keep working hard and keep having the right attitude. And for sure, Harry will have that. So, obviously, I wish him all the best. Just not on Wednesday. But yeah, going forward, I hope that he can fight his way back into the team and show everyone what he's capable of.
There was also a bit of criticism of Gareth after the first game, the draw in Poland against Ukraine. I mean, it seems crazy considering how far England have come under him. You obviously played in that Iceland game in Euro 2016. When you think of where England were then and where they are now, do you think he's maybe unappreciated or underappreciated by some people?
I'm not too sure. I think it comes with being the England manager first and foremost. You could win 20 games in a row and then, have one draw against a really tough team like Ukraine away. And people are always going to have their opinions. But again, that's part and parcel of football. I think what matters is what we have in, our environment, what happens between the four walls that we're in. And, Gareth has been a massive part, if not the biggest part of, our close successes over the last 6 years or so. So, look, I think we're as a team, as players, we're fully behind the manager, and we love the way he goes about his business. And we have important games to play in and an important championship to try and be successful next summer, and that's where our focus is.
As you say, there's a tournament to come, but I mean, do you hope he stays on beyond Euro 2024?
Yeah, I think that I've said before, that's his decision. Only he can make that decision for himself and his family. I think the players, are fully behind him. We've loved working with him and we'll continue to love working with him. So again, that comes down to him. For whilst he's the England manager, for whether it's a year or the next five years, we'll keep pushing to be the best we can be. And with Gareth there as the manager, we've got a great chance of being successful.